Okay, hi guys, Mrwhosetheboss here, and this is going to be my first impressions gameplay as well as unboxing of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the Nintendo 3DS. So I'd like to thank shop2.net for sending me this sample for review, and let's just get straight into it. So as we've seen before with previous titles in the series, they've really put a lot of attention into packaging. It's an action shot of a monster being supposedly attacked by a hunter, which is, well, I mean, it's Monster Hunter, what do you expect? Now, I mean, there was a collector's edition available of this, which actually contained the game, as well as a supply box, a statue, and a couple of different accessories. There was pins, cleaning cloth, map, and a lanyard. This is a pretty full-featured package, but I decided to just go for the basic. I mean, it's the game that we're really after, and this game should actually offer a ridiculous amount of replay value. It has something like 100 hours in total of gameplay, and then, you know, that's with actually excluding the sort of hunting for all the super rare stuff. Now, jumping into the customization, there is a lot more here than I was expecting. As well as the standard stuff, such as skin tone and hairstyles, you can actually now engrave patterns on your face. Pretty cool. So when you actually start the game, you'll be thrown into a cinematic set piece, and you actually play in this. So you're on your ship on the way to your main city, which is going to be your hub town, and you get attacked by this huge giant monster, which somehow defies all laws of physics and leaps out of the sand. No idea. Nonetheless, this start is very cool and gives you a good glimpse into what the game has to offer. It's actually a much faster paced start than most of the Monster Hunter titles and really serves the game well. Now, the actual gameplay is really nice. I mean, this is a good combination of familiarity and new stuff. First of all, you can tell the graphics have definitely been boosted. Although, having looked at some of the trailers, I was a little bit skeptical. Seeing it running natively on the device, I was very much relieved. I mean, it's crisp. They've introduced some really nice effects. I mean, the depth of field is slightly on the strong side, but it does work. 3D is incredibly immersive, and the colours really do pop. You know, even though the 3DS and 3DS XL don't have the greatest screens, this game looks very nice, and the frame rate has been polished so that it runs at a very smooth 60 frames per second, whereas before it was a little bit jittery. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, huge draw distances, very nice looking graphics, and the gameplay is basically exactly as we come to expect. Now, some would say that this is not as much of a departure from previous games as we really needed, but to be honest, I feel like they've kept just enough similar to keep previous fans engaged, and I mean, to be honest, this game is a lot of fan service. So yeah, I mean, I think they've made a good call here. Now, in terms of weapon types, there are two new ones introduced in this. Obviously, you can't use them straight at the beginning, but I'm sure I'll have a play with those at some point later in time. Now, everything else is pretty familiar for people who've played the games. You know, you've got the standard health bar, sharpness features, and the dynamics don't exactly increase too much. I mean, there's verticality in this game, so you can actually climb walls, jump on monsters' backs, but again, that will feature later on. Now, something to note here is that the 3DS XL, the new model at least, has a C-stick, which means that you can actually move around the camera effortlessly without actually using that bulky Circle Pad Pro attachment. It works really well. I mean, you would think, judging by the size of it, that it's going to be a little bit fiddly, but after about 20 minutes of use, it is perfect. It just works. So yeah, I mean, so far my gameplay impressions are really positive. This is exactly what I was expecting, and it's exactly what I wanted from the game, so I'm very happy, and I will probably update you sometime in the future with a longer and more full-featured gameplay video once we've really gotten into the meat of the game. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more.